Tip number 6. Check financial, legal and practical differences if you buy a new build construction. Most real estate agents correctly tell you that you pay VAT over a new construction purchase from a developer instead of the cheaper ITP transfer tax. However, what they often don't tell you is that in addition to the VAT, you also pay AGD or stamp duty over the registered value in the deeds. The total buyer costs are therefore quite a bit higher than for existing buildings. What you also need to know is that the developer is obliged to secure your paid amounts at the bank and has to finance the project itself through its own mortgages. This is to prevent the buyer from losing his money if, for example, the company were to go bankrupt or if there would be an extreme delay. Your lawyer will check this bank guarantee, or in Spanish, aval. And he will also check the official penalty provisions in the private purchase contract in event of these delays, which of course are a very important point of interest. Due to the current high demand for new build constructions on the Costa del Sol and in Andalusia in general, developers often are much more dominant than normal sellers. For example, they work with their own inflexible contracts as a standard and put a lot of pressure on the buyers at the end of construction for a quick completion. This in spite of the fact that the legal documents often aren't in order yet, so all risks would be transferred onto the buyer. Your lawyer will therefore always check the end of building certificate, the first occupation license, and the Boletin certificates for water and electricity before the purchase deeds are signed. Another tip for new build constructions. Keep in mind that setting up new service contracts for water and electricity sometimes can even take up to 8 weeks after completion. And you cannot rely on the well-intended promises of your developer that you can use construction, electricity or water. So don't plan your long-desired holiday shortly after the transfer. Furthermore, costs such as the IBA, property tax, and especially the costs for the comunidad, the community of owners, cannot be predicted in advance because they simply have not been determined yet.